NBC12 was one of only 4 stations across the country to sit down one-on-one with the commander-in-chief. Ryan Nobles conducted the interview. He joins us live from Washington. And tell us, Ryan, what did the president have to say today?
Well, Kurt, it's not really a surprise that a station from Richmond was granted access to the president today. He also spoke to stations from Cincinnati and Milwaukee. All 3 are home to the top leadership in the House. By coming to us, the president was pushing his message in his biggest critic's backyard. The president of the United States let us ask him whatever we wanted. But make no mistake, he found a way to get his message across.
The vast majority of people right now, what they're thinking about are jobs, the economy.
In a wide-ranging conversation from the White House map room, Mr. Obama touched on a variety of topics, like the future of Social Security.
There may be some adjustments on the benefit side for future beneficiaries that aren't drastic, but would stabilize the system for the long term.
But in order to come to some sort of consensus on the major issues of the day, the president needs the help of Republicans. Republicans like Majority Leader Eric Cantor. You do have somewhat of an icy relationship, at least from the way it appears to me.
You know, I don't think it's icy. Look, Eric Cantor is a Republican leader in a House. We just went through 2 years in which they were interested in winning back the House. He's now in a position of responsibility.
But for all the public jockeying between Barack Obama and Eric Cantor, both sides seem to say there is plenty of room for them to work together.
He has his beliefs, I have my beliefs, and we are fighting both for the good of the country. We just get there in a different way.
The American people are looking for is not sort of tit-for-tat political arguments. They're tired of that. What they really want to see is everybody acting like adults.
The question is, how do you define acting like adults? The answer could chart the course for the next several years in Washington. And this, of course, just a small sampling of our conversation with President Obama and our conversation with Congressman Cantor. We'll have much more tomorrow on NBC12, including in a special report right here on NBC12 News at 11. And, of course, you can see more in-depth coverage of today's interview on my political blog, DecisionVirginia.com. For now, though, we'll send it back to Richmond and Kurt Autry.
Well, Ryan, before we let you get away, it's no secret the president is good buddies with former Governor Tim Kaine. And, of course, the buzz is Kaine is looking long and hard at a run for the U.S. Senate. Did you bring that up to the president?
I actually did, Kurt, and there were reports right after our interview ended that the president and Governor Kaine did have a conversation about his future in the Senate. This is what the president told me. He said the decision is up to Governor Kaine. There were reports that it was going to be up to President Obama, whether he wanted Kaine to stay at the DNC or to run for the Senate. The president said that he wants Kaine to do what he wants to do, and if he wants to run for the Senate, that's up to him. So we'll have to see what he decides. That decision should come as soon as Saturday when the Democrats hold their annual Jefferson-Jackson dinner.
All right, Ryan, thank you.